Have you ever noticed that the more you think about a problem, the heavier it feels? And the more you talk about it, the more it grows in your mind, in your energy, and eventually in your life? This isn't just coincidence. It's vibration. It's frequency. It's focus. What you focus on expands. Your focus is a form of energy transmission. It's not just passive observation, it's creative power. Where attention goes, energy flows. And energy, just like a magnet, pulls more of the same into your experience. So let's start today with a simple but life-changing truth. You do not need to fix your whole life. You do not need to make a huge change. You only need to change your focus, because focus is frequency, and frequency is what creates your reality. Let's break this down. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing your mind jumps to? Your to-do list, the argument from yesterday, the body part that hurts, doom scrolling on social media. Your default focus becomes your default vibration. And if you're not aware of it, it runs the whole show. This is why people feel stuck in cycles, emotionally, financially, relationally, with relationships. It's not always that they're doing something wrong. It's that their focus is on what's wrong. Focus can be sneaky. It hides inside thoughts like, why does this always happen to me? Or, I don't know how to fix this. Or, what if it never gets better? Each one of those thoughts directs your focus and sets your emotional frequency. And when you stay in that frequency long enough, it begins to shape your outer world. But here's the good news. You can shift your focus right now. And not with fake positivity, not with forced affirmations, but with intention, with intention, with intention, and with awareness. With a simple decision, I choose to focus on what's working. I choose to focus on what feels good. Let's talk about two types of focus. One is reactive focus. Two is deliberate focus. Reactive focus is unconscious. You react to what's in front of you. The news, the bills, the emails, the mirror, the comment someone made. Your mind latches on and starts looping. And deliberate focus is conscious. You pause. You choose. You direct your intention like a lens toward beauty, toward peace, toward possibility. Deliberate focus is the beginning of energetic mastery. So how do you shift from reactive to deliberate? It starts with noticing your internal dialogue. Ask yourself, what am I focused on right now? Is this thought helping me feel better? Or is the thought making me feel worse? And if I stay focused on this for the next hour, what kind of energy am I living in? You don't have to answer perfectly. You just have to pause long enough to ask the question. That pause, that moment of awareness, creates space. And in that space, you reclaim your power to shift. Now let's talk about what happens when you shift your focus to something that feels better. Maybe it's a good memory. Maybe it's the way the sun feels on your face. Maybe it's a vision of how you want life to feel. You're not escaping, you're calibrating. You're choosing to tune your frequency first so that everything follows. Everything that follows that frequency first flows from the higher place. It's not about pretending that problems don't exist. This is about realizing you don't create solutions by focusing on the problem. You create solutions by rising into a new state where solutions become visible. That's the secret most people miss. Here's an example. You're having a stressful day, deadlines, tension, overwhelm. Your natural focus may go to, I'll never catch up, or this always happens, or I can't handle this. Those thoughts drop your frequency fast. But if you pause and shift your focus, even slightly, you open up a new emotional territory. You might choose to focus on, I've done hard things before. Or, what if I let go of the pressure and did just one thing at a time? Or, this is temporary. I can come back to calm. Notice how those thoughts don't deny what's happening, but they focus your energy in a new direction. And with that shift in focus comes a shift in vibration, which brings access to different ideas, different emotions, different outcomes. You can practice this anywhere. At work, driving in traffic, in the shower, in conversations, in moments of doubt or decision. Here's a practical exercise for today. 1. Pause and ask, what am I focused on right now? 2. Rate the focus. Does it feel heavy, neutral, or light? 3. Choose a new focus, something lighter, something that feels even 5% better. And 4, stay there. Breathe there. Let your body catch up with the new frequency. This doesn't take long. It's not another task for the to-do list. It's a new way of living, more awake and more aligned. Let's go deeper. Sometimes your focus gets stuck because of old habits. You're not broken. You're just rehearsing a pattern. Focus is like a muscle, and like any muscle, it strengthens with use. The more you practice directing your focus to what uplifts, soothes, and inspires, the more natural it becomes. And the more consistently you live in that higher vibration, the more life reflects it back to you. Opportunities, connections, ideas, calm, flow. Not because you forced them, but because you became a match for them. Let's close with this reminder. You are not at the mercy of your circumstances. You are not at the mercy of your mind. You are the observer. You are the chooser. You are the one who can shift the channel. Focus isn't about denying reality. It's about creating a new one. And it begins with the tiniest decision. What would feel better to focus on right now? That's where your power is. Not in the fixing, not in the forcing, but in the choosing. And when you choose focus, you choose vibration. And when you choose vibration, you choose reality. Choose wisely, choose gently, choose often. Thank you for viewing. See you in the next one.